Okay, this is part 2 of the cutout on Tanner area over by Decatur. And this is for Michael. Wanted to let you know how the bees are doing. Michael was really interested. He was the homeowner, and he wanted to watch, so we gave him a few little tips and a veil, and he was able to watch us for, I say about 3 hours. He was there watching us before he left, and I think it was very interesting, and he didn't even get stung one time. The bees were pretty darn agreeable for us tearing up their home. So what I've got is I've got 5 frames that I've taken the rubber band and I put it on there, hopefully to save the brood. I don't know if you can see that very well, but we've got 5 of them that are all set up the same way with the rubber bands. And we've got that one filled, and then we put a bunch of nurse bees on top so that they could take care of it. Don't know if the brood will actually be viable because of the time period. It's been, oh gosh, it's been about 12 hours because we got home late last night and wasn't much I could do in the dark. And so we got this set up, and like I say, they look pretty good. We're going to set them up with a small entrance, a little hive gate entrance, and put them there beside another little nuke that I had. I think it's interesting because we had 2 sheets that were basically 24 inches by 30 inches, and that was the size of their comb. And we tried to get it as large as pieces as possible so that it could go back on the foam. And so anyway, this is what's left in the bucket. And now we do have a box sitting there to try to collect all the foragers, and we did that several times before we left on the outside before we plugged it. We got, I don't know, a couple thousand more bees last night right there at the end from the foragers as they were coming back. And of course, we all tasted the honey, so that was kind of a nice little treat. All right, well, I'm going to put another box on top of this little nuke, and I'm going to take, I've got a few more frames here. I'm going to take those frames and stick it on the second one, and anyways, we'll see how it goes. We'll give them a few days, and maybe longer than that. I think we'll probably wait 7 to 10 days. Check them and see if they do have any, if they have a queen. I looked several times. I was really hoping maybe I could find her this morning, but to no avail so far. Like I said, I looked very, very carefully at the very beginning, and I haven't used hardly any smoke at all. But I was just really hoping I could find the queen. And of course, with all the disruptions, it's very possible that she could have been one of those that were unfortunately, that were killed, because a lot of the bees were lost in the process. And anyways, but they had a lot of brood. It was nice brood. I've checked them just visually, both for mites and small hive beetles and things like that, and it's really, really nice and clean. Checked a bunch of the drone brood that got tore up in, see if I could find any at all that were in the cells, and so far I haven't found a single one. And being white, when you get you're looking at the pupa, you pretty much could see it if you're searching for that, and which I was, and so we'll see what happens. Okay, this is Do It Yourself Joe. We're going to finish up with this cutout, and we'll have one more tomorrow when we pick up the other boxes and we see how everything goes, and so you'll be able to get to see where we took them out of and how we were able to do it. I have several pictures, but no videos long enough to really show. They're all 2-3 second videos, and so we'll see if I can find somebody that knows how to do some editing and maybe edit those things up together. Of course, this is just a quick look at my little hive here. Anyways, and I put them beside a nuke that I made a few weeks ago, but I turned it the opposite direction. Okay,